Hello! Happy Wednesday! How are you guys? It is Jennifer Kirk. I am an independent Stamping Up demonstrator from Guelph, Ontario, and that's in Canada. Don't you guys love looking at my phone wire? Gotta plug it in. Um, yeah, it's a little bit in a weird location. See, I can bunk my head on my phone here. I'm just seeing if my video is going to come up on my iPad. Are you guys ready for the snow tomorrow? It's supposed to snow. Can you believe it? I thought it's supposed to be spring here, and here we are going back into the snow. I'm just going to refresh my iPad, see if it'll come back up. Where are we? Oh, I got it. Yay. Maybe I'll be able to see comments this time. And at least it's working, so that is good. I don't see comments, but maybe I will. Okay, we'll see. If you guys are watching me, leave a comment so I know my comments are working. Yeah, so I hope you guys are enjoying your day. Today, I really, really, really need to stamp with you guys. It was just one of those days that started off on a really sad note, and it just didn't get better. So it's better now. We're gonna stamp, we're gonna escape. Welcome to my happy place, and we're gonna turn around. So for those of you that don't know, the new catalog is coming soon, which means that the last chance list is now out, and I went through all of my stamp sets and bundles that I had here. I don't know if you guys can see how empty it is now. And pulled out the ones that are on the last chance list so that I know, hey Claire, how's it going? So I know what's retiring, so I can keep a track of what's retiring, so I'm not using stuff in videos that are retiring. And this Otterly Amazing is retiring, and I hadn't used it. Do you know how many stamp sets and bundles I have that are now on the last chance list that I haven't used? I have to use them. Hey Kathy, the high was 23. No wonder we're not happy with the snow this year. Yeah, that is a bit crazy, but oh well. It is what the good thing about the snow, you have to look for the positives, is that the mud in the backyard freezes and the dog's paws don't get dirty, because when we had all that rain and everything thawed, it was gross. Like my house was like covered in mud. I don't know how many times I had to wash the floor. It was insane. All right, guys, let's pull us down and let's get stepping. All right. So this is the set that we're going to use, and actually we're not doing a lot of stamping. I'll use some of the sentiments, which I haven't decided yet. But look at this bundle. Like, look at the little fishies. Aren't they cute? And there's some rocks. So we're not using this. It's kind of a strange thing. Let me move my glasses here. It's kind of a strange thing in that the bundle is retiring, but the paper's not. Frozen mud is a very good thing. It is very, very good thing when you have furry paws coming in and out of the house. Okay, so this utterly adorable, utterly adorable paper is staying, but the bundle's going. So I thought we'd use the sentiments from the stamp set, but we're going to use some of this paper. So I don't have it organized. I have it in my little folder here, but let me just take it out really quickly, and we can have a quick boo at this paper. So you saw that one, and then there's this one here with some cool background, some cool pebbles. And this would be a really good scrapbooking page here. Okay, water. Look at them, aren't they adorable? They're upside down, but they're still adorable. And then the little fishies. And some more of these otters just playing. Like, they're so cute. They're so cute. They just make my heart happy. And then these are pieces of ones that I've been working with. So Let me move my mess out of the way. Okay, my Facebook is frozen here, so I'm not seeing comments. Okay, there we go. So I'm not getting any YouTube comments. Do I need to switch over to YouTube and see them? Okay, I don't know what's happening. I'm getting Facebook comments today, but not YouTube comments. So last time I didn't even go live on Facebook, so it's really crazy. Okay, so this is the card we're going to make, but we're going to switch up the papers. And it's a super easy fun fold, but I just love this paper. It's bold and it's cute and it's adorable. So I did stamp this guy and color him in. We may do that. We may cut out one. Oh, you're on YouTube, Kathy. Okay. Oh, hey, Sharon. So I am getting YouTube and I am getting Facebook. Woohoo! It's working. Wonderful. All right. So, yeah. So what do you guys think? And it's cute, but it's also perfect for those masculine cards that I have so many issues making. So let me move my keyboard so I can look at my dimensions. So it's just like a funny little Z fold. So it's really easy, super, super easy. The DSP does all the work, very little stamping, very little anything. Okay. I did see this design with Karen Hadler. So thank you, Karen, for the inspiration. And let's get going. We're going to just change it up a little bit. So I have a basic white here. This is 11 by 4 1/4, and I scored it at 5 1/2 and at 8 1/4, and then I just folded it so it's going the opposite way. Okay, so this will be our front. I do need to burnish this still. I was going to pull in my paper trimmer and do this with you, but I decided I may not be able to score because that's how tired I am. Okay, and then I have another piece of cardstock, and you could use colored cardstock if you want, but this one is 3 1/2 by 10, and it's scored at 4 1/2 and 7 1/4. And again, we're just going to burnish them, and they're being folded in the opposite ways. Okay, so we're going to set these guys aside. I cut out some of these using the textured notes card. Okay, and so I have layers here. For those of you that don't know, my husband and son fish constantly. So whenever I get anything with a fish on, I have to make them for my husband and my son. Okay, so this card base here is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, and the DSP is 5 1/4 by 4. So we're going to glue those down on top. Oh, look, you could use this one too if you wanted. Look at how cute that is. Look at it. Oh, just a little, I don't know, can you guys see that? There's a little baby otter on their belly. It's so cute. Okay, I am going to do the fishies though. I am going to hide these super cute otters. Hi, Julie. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. It's kind of strange. I see you, Julie, on my iPad, but I don't see you on my other comments. Oh, there you are. Okay, I have to scroll. That's no good. Okay, so we're just going to glue that there, and then we're going to just glue this right onto the back. Okay, again, super, super easy fun fold. The DSP does all the work for us. So I'm just going to glue this down. For those of you that have ordered from me, my catalogs have arrived. So if you want a catalog, let me know and I can pop one in the mail for you. Okay, so we've got that. Now we want our panel. I've sorted out all my panels. I have too many panels. So we're going to do our panel for the front flap here. Okay, so this one here is 2 5/8 by 4 1/8, and the DSP is 2 1/2 by 4. Okay, and we're just going to glue those down. It's been a busy month. It has been a busy month. But I cannot believe that it is already April. Like, how does that happen? I don't know about you guys, I get weather headaches. And with this weather changing from going snow, warm, my head has not been a happy camper. So for those of you that suffer from migraines, I feel so bad for you. I don't get them very often, but when I do, ooh. Okay, and then we're just gonna glue that right like that. Okay. So again, I'm making another one that's going to be suitable for masculine cards. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we are going to take our inside piece and we want it to be glued here and kind of centered on here, right? So we want it equal borders all the way around. So there's two different ways you can do it. You can kind of put your glue here and then put that down. I find it easier to put the glue on here, center this where we want it. Okay. You do have to tuck it under. So you don't want to glue it to your top. You do want to tuck it under. And I'm just going to center it where I want it, stick it down, and then I'll just lift this up and put some glue on here. Okay? Halfway through the month, like you get weather headaches too, eh? And you, yeah, weather headaches and joint. My joints hurt too. Oh, the privileges of getting old. It is a blessing. It is a blessing to age, even though your body sometimes doesn't think it's a blessing. All right, so I'm just centering it. I've got glue on the back, trying to get it straight. You guys will tell me if it's not straight, right? And I'm just going to stick it down, okay? So now that I've got this glued down like this, what I want to do is I want to put glue on here, just part way down, so that when I open my flap, it opens like that. All right? If you're going to do stamping, of course this isn't straight and this isn't centered. How did that happen? Okay, we're going to pretend. We're going to pretend it is straight. It was centered for me, not being over it. But now that I look at it, it's totally crooked. Oops. Oh well. So you can put glue here, or you can put glue on this panel and just stick it down. Try and get it centered. New part aches every day. I know, Julie. It's, yeah. But you know what? It's a blessing that you are able to ache. Okay. I know sometimes it doesn't feel like a blessing, but what's the alternative, right? Okay, and then we're just going to glue that right like that. Isn't this cute? Like, you don't even need to stamp. Oh my goodness. This paper is, it has to be one of my favorites. Like, it is just so cute. It makes my heart happy. And after today, I need something to make my heart happy. You guys make my heart happy. So I'm happy you're here with me stamping. Okay, so we're just going to stick that there and stick this right on here. You guys are going to have to tell me which ones you like better. The Pretty Peacock or the Early Espresso. But wait till we're done. We'll see. I think the prototype will at least be straight. Oh, absolutely adorable. It's utterly adorable, Julie. Utterly. Okay. And then we have another piece. Look at this guy swimming. Well, just makes me happy. You could do either one. All of these papers coordinate so well together. We're just going to stick here. Okay, so we can either cut out a little guy on our panel that we're going to stamp on, or we can color. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to color, or do you want to fussy cut? Fussy cut. Okay. Like, seriously, this is so cute. It does all the work. Okay. I gotta stop oohing and eyeing over this card. I'm gonna put this guy down because otherwise I'm gonna lose it. And then we're gonna decide if we're going to stamp and color, or just use the DSP, because you can do both. Okay. Oh, look at him. I cut him out. Look at his face. Sorry. I gotta stop gushing. He's gonna go on here with our sentiment, just like that. See, I'm using, so he was cut off the paper, so no part of your paper has to be wasted. We can just use that right up to the edge, and he's so cute. So we'll put a sentiment on here. But for the inside, what do we want to do? Okay, so let's go. You're utterly amazing on the outside. I guess I should have some blocks. So we had our in-person event this weekend. It was so much fun. We had some good laughs. And everyone liked the cards, which is good, because I always get nervous that people aren't going to like my cards. So they liked them, so I was very happy. All right. And Laurel's cards were just beautiful. But don't forget, so I'm going to put it off to the side here. Don't forget that Barb and I are hosting a Fun Fold Frenzy. So it's going to be online, or we will record it if you can't join us online. And we will be making 6 Fun Fold cards over Zoom. So registration for that is open. If you guys are interested, let me know and I can send you the link. And we're going to be featuring new products on that are in the, one of them is the upcoming annual catalog, and one is from the upcoming online exclusives, but they're both gorgeous sweets. Okay, and then, oh my goodness. So we could pop this up if we want. I'm going to put this down flat. Okay, we've got to figure out what we're doing. Jen, you should never be nervous. Your cards. Oh, thank you, Julie. I'm always nervous that my cards aren't. You're not going to like them. Okay, and then we're going to, I don't want to cut him off because he's so cute. I'm going to move it over a little bit so we can see his face. We're going to have to cut the baby off, which is sad because that baby's cute. Unless, no, we don't want to put it up there. We want to put it down here. So you could pop it up if you want, but the card is pretty thick. So I used regular cardstock on this one. On my first one I made, I did use thick for the card base, and it was too thick. So you do want to use thinner cardstock. So just our regular basic white. Okay. Are we going to cut? Are we going to fussy cut? These guys are pretty big though. That's the only thing. So if you don't like writing a lot, we could cut out some of these guys and put them on. Oh, look at him. See, this is where I got the little one off the side. Let me see if we have any smaller ones that we could use. Oh, sorry, I'm all gooey gooey gushy today. We could use that. Okay, you know what? Let's stamp. We got to do some stamping. We are stamping after all, right? Let me use this one because he's really cute, and we won't put them all on the paper. Oh, thank you, Claire. Okay, so put him right off in the corner, just like that. So I'm going to color him with my blend. So I'm going to get my memento out. I got to check if that memento is in yet. It's been out of stock everywhere, not just Stampin' Up. They must be having production issues. But I do need to get a refill for it. Okay. Look at them. Oh. Okay, what color are we going to color them? Keep them in the browns like the front. So I do have some ink here that I am going to want to wipe up so that I don't get my nice white card all black. And I forgot to wet my chamois, so I'm just going to use a baby wipe and let that dry and get rid of my glue. I've got glue everywhere. And okay, I'm not going to put that in the water. So what color are we going to do? How about we'll do pecan pie, and I want a lighter tone. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do my pecan pie and my 500. Okay, so pecan pie, light, dark, and my 500. And then I do want my crumb cakes as well for his belly. Are these, is this crumb cake? I can't see. Light, dark. Okay, ready? Okay, so we're going to start off with his head. So we want to think of where the shadows are going to be. And there's not going to be a lot of shadows on his head. Okay, let's see if I can open. So this is my dark color. This is my dark pecan pie. I'm trying to imagine. So his belly is going to be up. So this is going to be dark. And he'll have a little bit of dark here. And a little bit of dark here. And some dark underneath his mouth. Okay. Oh no, his mouth should have been light. Oh wow, I'm gonna have a funny looking mustache on him. So now I'm gonna come in with my light and I'm just gonna extend that a little bit. Okay. And then I'm gonna come in with my lightest color, which is my 500. And I'm just gonna extend that out, extend this out. You guys may not be able to see it, but actually using the 3 colors adds quite a bit of depth to them. And then I'm just going to come back in with my dark. He does have a funny mustache because I messed up, but that's okay. Come in with my dark. I'm going to go like that. Okay. So now we're going to do his hands. So the hands, he's going to be dark under here, and dark under here, and dark in here, and dark in here. And then I come out and I just extend those a little bit. And I want some down here. And then I'm going to come in with my light. This is my 500 again. So I'm imagining he's got kind of a little line coming down here where his belly is going to be crumb cake. Okay, so now I want, this leg is behind his tail. Where else would he have some shadow? Probably in here. He'll have some shadow in here, some shadow in here, and some shadow down here, and along his butt. Okay. And then I'm going to extend this out, bring that up. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just pretending. I'm just pretending I know how to color. If you ever want to take coloring classes, I forgot his paw here. Jay Sorrento. Awesome to teach you how to use your blends, and it's a lot of fun. Okay. I forgot his tail. So now I'm going in with my light. Sorry, I'm ignoring you guys. I'm not looking at your comments. I don't know if you guys can see the colors. Well, I'll bring it up closer. Okay, so dark. I'm just going to do a little bit of dark in here. And we're coming in with our medium tone, which is our light pecan pie. And I'm coming in with my 500 now. I'm just going to extend that. Okay, and then if you ever want to go in and just add a little bit more contrast, here, let me show you the coloring so you can see that there is some shadowing in there and some highlighting going on. But if you ever want to go in and just increase that contrast a little bit, put some emphasis on some areas that would be shadowed, just come in add a little bit more. You do want to work quickly because you do want to be able to blend it. You don't want it to dry, otherwise you're not going to be able to get a blend, and then you'll just have a nice little line in there. Okay. All right. Okay, so there, I just added a little bit of extra in there. Okay, now let's do the crumb cake. So we're only going to use 2 colors of crumb cake. Hey Lee, how are you? It was so nice seeing you on the weekend. Okay, so I have my dark crumb cake and my light crumb cake. So I'm going to imagine where he's going to be a little bit dark. He's going to have a bit of shadow around his mouth. Not too much because I want that to be fairly light. He's going to have some shadow underneath his leg, some shadow underneath his arms or her arms. I don't think, yeah, maybe. I was going to say something that would probably not be politically correct, so I'm not going to say it. Okay, and then I'm just going to come in with my light crumb cake, and I'm just going to extend that out again, going over the dark, so I'm blending that in. I need a new light crumb cake. Can you guys see? It's not going very well. Okay. Isn't it cute? Excuse me. Okay, I want a little bit of a pinky color in here. What color do I want? 700 or 900? Let's try. I'm probably going to ruin it. Let's try this. No, that's good. I just want a little bit of a lighter color coming in here, just to blend in his face a bit. There we go. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Okay, let me get all of these out of the way. And then we can just stick this in and we are done. You could put another sentiment in here, but there's not a lot of room to write. I guess if you wanted to write a ton, you could write on the back here and put another panel in there. But I just want that cute little otter in there. All right. So which one do you like better? Do you like the early espresso with the little fishies? Okay. Or do you like the pretty peacock? Which one? I like them both. And they're pretty unisex. Like you could give this to male or female, but they are masculine enough to go to a male. So I hope you guys have enjoyed coloring with me and, you know, gluing paper together, kind of like we're in kindergarten again. I really needed to stamp with you guys tonight, so thank you so much for joining me, and have an amazing week. My heart was full this weekend with our event. It was so much fun, and some of you that are watching were there, so you guys were able to join in with the laughs with us. But don't forget that Barb and I are offering that Funfold Frenzy, so you can register with either one of us, and it will be online, so you don't have to live near us. Hey Deb, how's it going? And yeah, so anyway, if you want more information, just reach out. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, and thank you guys so much for joining. All right, talk soon. Bye for now.